Hello everyone. We are discussing 2.4 a masiya for the abandoned sick. Masiya means a caretaker, a provider, a guardian, and abandoned means lawaris having no one. Sick means bimar, ill peoples. So he is a story. It is a story of Gurmeet Singh, who is a kin provider, caretaker, doctor, nurse, play a role to this abandoned sick people who are in government hospital at Patna Medical College and government hospitals, which is run by government of Patna. Let us discuss the summary. We discuss the grimy atmosphere of these hospitals. We discuss the patient's condition, their situation, how they are admitted, how they are, which type of treatment they are giving. Let us discuss about the man who is a Gurmeet Singh. There's there's a stream of pale blood and urine flowing on the floor under his bed. Which one? That is called Farhan and Sudhir. Their very face light up when some even managed to break into smile. When Mr. Gurmeet Singh entered in that ward at that time, all the patients' faces light up. There is a smile on their faces. Mr. Singh, Gurmeet Singh, a genial 60-year-old, works at family-owned clothes shop in a bustling city capitals. Age is 60-year-old. By occupation, he is a proprietor of clothes shop, a family owned clothes shop in a बस्टलिंग मीन्स मेरी बिग बाड़ वाले एरिया में, पुराने एरिया में, सिटी मार्केट में उसका खुद का फैमिली ओन शॉप है. इज अ प्रोपराइटर ऑफ क्लोथ स्टोर इन अ बस्टलिंग सिटी मार्केट. बाय नाइट ही इज अ वेरिटेबल मसिया. वेरिटेबल मीन्स essential. Okay, real, true messiah to the resident of this full kingdom of disease and disability. It is a full kingdom of disease and disability. आज राज्य है किसका? जहाँ पे डिसीज है और डिसेबिलिटी. ट्रक अवे इन अ कॉर्नर ऑफ अ वास्ट 690-year-old 1760 bed state run Patna Medical College and Hospitals. Okay, it is a he is a real messiah. He is a true messiah, true caretaker, provider, caretaker, yeah, king of this resident of full kingdom of disease and disability. Okay, what about where is he king? In that Lawaris ward. Where is this Lawaris ward is situated? It is situated in Patna Medical College and Hospital, one of the oldest 90-year-old hospitals, having 1760 beds. Okay, he is the real king of this Lawaris ward in that hospitals. For more than 20 years now, Singh has been visiting the abandoned patients ward every night with food and medicine. More than 20 साल के ऊपर हो गए. This man Gurmeet Singh was visiting every day in this ward and provide food and medicine for that abandoned people. He hasn't been on a vacation or step out of Patna from last 13 years. The writer says that he didn't take a single leave and he didn't out of station from the Patna from last 13 years. Every day, every night he visited this ward. Around 9 every evening, he leaves his modest apartment. All his 5 brothers live on a floor in one of the city's oldest high rise and head to the hospitals. उस हॉस्पिटल के सामने ही सबसे पुराना एरिया है पटना का. उस पटना के पुराने एरिया में उस हॉस्पिटल के सामने एरिया में एक सिंपल अपार्टमेंट में, मोडिस मीन्स अ सिंपल अपार्टमेंट में ये पाँचों भाई रहते हैं। और उस पाँचों भाई में से ये गुरमीत सिंह एवरी नाइट 9 o'clock अपने अपार्टमेंट से निकलता है। किसके लिए? टू प्रोवाइड मेडिसिन्स, फूड एंड मनी टू दिस लावारिस पेशेंट्स. He picked up some money to pay for medicines. The five brothers put away 10% of their monthly earning in a donation box. किस प्रकार पैसे इकट्ठा करते हैं? These five brothers collect 10% of their monthly earning into a donation box, and from that donation box, Gurmeet Singh pick some money for medicines, for another treatments as well as food also. Once Singh reached the ward, he inquires about patient's condition, playing at role as nurse, doctor, provider and king. जैसे ही वो आता है उसमें he is asking some questions to the patient, because no one asks, no one talk to them, no one asks, no one get inquiry about the conditions. But when he come, he ask the questions, he collect the informations, he provide economical help as well as emotional relief, affection, love, caretaker role with that patient. The writer says that he plays as a nurse, as a doctor, as a provider, and as a king, as a role at once time. He goes through their prescription and pay for the more expensive medicines. He follows their prescriptions and pays her monies for expensive medicines, tests, scan, and chemotherapy for cancer patients. He is paying extra money for the variety of expensive medicines, tests, scan, and chemotherapy for cancer patients. He also donates a lot of blood. Every 3 months, he donates a lot of blood for this patient also. Then he takes out the shining plates and caringly serve the foods. अच्छी plates, clean plates से निकालता है and he serve the food for these patients. In the past 22 years that I have been coming here, nothing has improved. And he said, from last 22 years, I joined this hospital, I come this hospital, and I provide the same service, but there is no change in this hospital. A woman selling plastic bags turned up at his shop carrying a badly scaled boy in her arms. कब सिलसिला चालू हुआ? When this journey start, when this saga start, when a plastic carry bag selling woman, he was the owner of clothes stores, that's why they require plastic bags. तो एक औरत आई थी कि जो प्लास्टिक की कैरी बैग बेचती थी, उसके साथ उसने अपना बेटा था और वो बेटे के ऊपर, हाथों के ऊपर बहुत बड़ी जलन हुई थी, जला हुआ था हाथ, वो लेके वो आई. इट वॉज अ हॉट डे, समर का सीजन होगा. आई सॉ टीयर्स इन हर आइज. देन आई सॉ हर बॉय हु हैड गॉट बर्न. मैंने देखा कि उसके आंखों में आंसू थी और उसके बेटे का हाथ जला हुआ था. आई टुक देम टू दिस हॉस्पिटल एंड फाउंड दैट देर वॉज नो बडी टू ट्रीट देम हिम. द डॉक्टर्स वेर ऑन स्ट्राइक. और तब गुरमीत सिंह ने उस लड़के को, उस औरत को लेके आए और एडमिट किया. बट वहाँ पे देखा कि नो वन who provide help, who provide treatment to that boy, because the all doctors are on strike. Then he realized the situation, the horrible situation of that ward, of that hospital, and he wanted to serve their self for the hospitals, for this Lavaris ward patients. From that situation, from that incidents, he decided to do something for this Lavaris patient and these hospitals. Authorities want to fit him for his work. अथॉरिटी, जो डॉक्टर्स नर्स रहते, दे परफॉर्म देयर ड्यूटी बट छोड़ देते हैं उनके भाग्य के ऊपर. आई जस्ट परफॉर्म माई ड्यूटी. 2 times वो चेकअप के लिए आते हैं, कुछ मेडिसिन दवा देते हैं एंड मैटर इज क्लोज नाउ. एंड हैव सेंट हिम लेटर्स ऑफ एडमिशन बट द गुड समित्रन. और उन्होंने देखा कि गुरमीत सिंह आ रहा है, तो अथॉरिटी ने अपना काम किया, लेटर लिखा एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन का. बट द गुड समित्रन, गुड मीन्स अ ट्रू social worker, Samitran means social worker, prefers to shun the spotlight. बट उसने कैप्चर किया क्या? नहीं, वो अपना अपना काम करते गया. Tonight he is busy feeding the duelist woman who is having her first proper meal of the day. और आज वो बिजी है. एक डोलिश मीन्स पुअर, ब्लैकिश, हैविंग टोअर क्लोथ्स, ऐसी एक औरत है, उसको फीडिंग करने के लिए इज बिजी. ही इज लाइक गॉड कम्स अ वॉइस फ्रॉम द वर्ड. वो हमारे लिए क्या है? गॉड है. एज द डिमिनिटिव सीख, वो कौन है बेटा? एक डिमिनिटिव, एक ओरिजिनल जेन्युइन सीख. मैन पुट आउट द लाइट एंड शट द डोर टू कीप द कोल्ड आउट. लाइट बंद करता है, डोर बंद करता है. विंटर सीजन है, हवा नहीं जानी चाहिए. ही विल बैक अगेन टुमारो नाइट एंड ही विल बैक अगेन टू सर्व द फूड, मेडिसिन्स एंड मनी टू दिस पीपल्स. इस प्रकार का वो निस्वार्थ, सेल्फलेस सर्विस प्रोवाइड कर रहा है उस हॉस्पिटल में और उस लोगों को जहाँ पे उसकी ज़्यादा ज़रूरत है. When this article is published in the newspaper, government banned Gurmeet Singh to visit and to provide the food for this abandoned people. Government, the authority said that the hospital is ready to pay the healthy food as per the prescribed by doctors. Also, they sanctioned 25,000 rupees donation to improve the condition. And from that incidents, they are not allow Gurmeet Singh to provide the food. They just allow to come to visit and to provide the money for this abandoned people. But Gurmeet Singh has a hopes that one day in future time government will allow him to serve the food for this abandoned people. So this is a real story of a man who served abandoned people from more than 22 years with selfless service. I hope you understand the summary of this prose lesson. Next video we are dealing with question answer round of the same prose lesson. Thank you.